really good hero too. Like you can dodge Faces Void Chronos. Problem is, if it gets super ultra late game, Slark is really good with his Abyssal Blade, and I guess it is another counter to the Enigma Black Hole. You're just like sitting on the backside. They also have two good spells with the Lich ulti and the Beastmaster ulti for Enigma, but like I was talking about before, Enigma's more so here for the mechanism and the pushing.
Yeah, I like the Ember Spirit. It should be able to play trickily around. Ideally, if you can get a blink up early, you can watch out for the Chronosphere and the Black Hole, and then also put some damage into it. But as you said, it is the Enigma may weaken the lanes. Sure, they might be able to get that perfect push timing, that beautiful, hey, we've hit 6 at the right time, let's go get one of those, one-man early Black Hole, help out a lane, maybe push top or something with it, but we'll have to see. And there is the pause. This is how you know it's a game of Dota 2, folks.
Yeah, they got to do their predictions.
Yeah.
How come you don't have predictions?
I haven't bought the compendium yet because I like to wait.
Oh
No, wait, I have a reason. I
gosh.
have a reason. One, I'm not super into hats, but two, I like to wait until the price pool starts slowing down, like really slow, and then I can be like, people are like, oh no, the price pool's slowing down. I'm like, I got you. I'm gonna help get it over that 13 million, 14 million, or whatever. Because when you buy it first off, you don't feel like you have any impact. Price pool shoots up from whatever it started at to like 10 million in 2 days.
What kind of predictions are these? Player with the most D words by 15 minutes. Last player to be killed? What
Wait,
the
last player to be
hell?
killed in the game.
Oh my gosh. Alright, so I have to think of like who's gonna win this game now actually. Alright, I'm gonna just say
Or you could think of
Team-
who would fountain dive. There, you think Air
team who places the most observe awards by games in.
Did we just drop? I think we just dropped.
No! My predictions!
I am unsure whether we dropped from Dota 2 or whether we've dropped from everything.
I think stream is fine.
Well, I don't know because it's on delay. Okay, no, did you drop or just me?
Oh,
You
11
dropped.
seconds. Team with the most observed awards.
Oh my gosh, Ryu caring more about his predictions than anything else. Valve, what have you done? Ruining costs since what? Those came out yesterday? When
I messed up. Oh my god, my last prediction was so bad.
But yeah, apparently we just got booted from the server. What was your last prediction? What did you need to predict?
The last prediction is number of ancient camps stacked by 30 minutes.
What are these predictions? They're so hard.
I actually put the maximum like 16 to 20, and I thought there was a tide in this game, but then I realized there's actually no tide, and there's nobody to really clear ancients. I lost. It's gonna be like.
It'll be okay. Predictions on everything. Koikva taking some harassment because Lich did end up coming mid. We didn't do player introductions. We can do that now. Nobody die. Nobody get first blooded. So we're gonna see S4 in the middle lane taking harassing Koikva actually quite a lot. Take it, Koikva. Aki gonna be playing up that Lich. Clinks on fire being played by Loda. Lion. We got EGM zoning out the Faceless Void, and finally, last but not least, Admiral Bulldog jungling like offlaners do.
Alright. Do I have to announce teams?
You should probably do escape.
I don't want to do it. Syndren's already going to win, so it doesn't matter. Alright. We got Keizu getting bullied in the top lane on the Faceless Void, taking those arrows to the face like a champ. We've got Koifa in the mid lane on the Invoker. Syndren. Cinderella story trying to get a TI6. Not as a caster, guys. Playing the Oracle. Yep, so we're playing the Enigma. Going to be dewarding here. And last but not least, we have Air on the Slark.
How does it make you feel that Yapsor is dewarding instead of the Lion that you picked?
I lost.
For most dewards. Anyway, guys, back onto more serious things.
Triggered.
Air is going to have a free lane. Obviously, always nice there for a Slark. How do you think this mid matchup is going to go? Because we now fully have duels.
I would have liked it more if they had the Lich Juggernaut. Just because I think Lich and Jug has a better time of actually killing the Invoker. That's what I thought they would do. Like, they would run this dual lane in the mid lane to kill Koifa or to make him struggle, but because the Beastmaster isn't putting any pressure, it's just hard for Kezu. Oh, he unblocked him. Whoops, Loda.
Yeah, we have fun stuff going on all around the map. But yeah, I agree. The point of the dual mid feels like it pulls one of the supports away from bottom, and then Beastmaster didn't take advantage at all of the Sloth being solo, so
Yeah.
no one's being pressured by the fact, or sorry, not no one. Escape isn't being pressured by the fact that they are committing a hero from mid for what looks like it's just gonna be staying in mid time. So doesn't feel like they're really taking advantage of the fact that there's a jungler on Escape. For Alliance, even, I mean, actually it's really bad for them. Searing Chains comes out onto Koikva. Let's see if they can get this kill. One more. No, the Fairy Fire is there. The auto attack from the Lich, and Aki, he may go down. Doesn't matter. Got his man. I was just going to say, on the top lane, the Clinks is actually being contested quite heavily by Kezu.
Yeah, he's missing a lot of last hits for Loda because he's trying to do a lot of harassing. So he's kind of doing his job as Faces Void, disrupting his, you know, flow, his last hits.
Yeah, so Alliance actually not having the greatest of times in lane, but of course Invoker is having a hard time. 8-1 to the Ember Spirit, 17-11, and of course Lich having a bunch of denies as well.
Yeah, I think at the end of the day, they're still happy for Alliance where they're sitting. Just because they're shutting down Invoker so hard and making sure that he doesn't get free levels. The problem still will be like Enigma. How big is Enigma's game impact going to be?
No, he's doing fine. Gonna hit level 5 in a second there and has boots ready to come on out, so do expect the rotation. Where do you go in this game? Because there is no offlaner. Era's having a blast. Do you just try to make something happen in mid with your early black hole?
Probably. You want to make sure you can push a tower, but at the same time, they're already going to probably get bottom tower alone. The Slark. Oh, he's going to miss it.
Holy Hannah, that is a 4.5 minute tower for a hero who isn't really thought of as a pusher.
Yeah, it's just they did a really nice timing of pulling and then stacking the wagons up. He's also just constantly pressuring because he has the Aquila and as well as the Dark Pack. So, and I'm really surprised nobody rotated at all. Like the Lion didn't TP down, the Beastmaster didn't TP down. I mean, sure, Bulldog has. Oh, okay. Gonna be going down here in the bottom lane.
Yeah, just Era able to get incredibly aggressive there. And the TP's actually cancelled, so Era just backs up, gets some of that Shadow Dance regen on, and he'll go back to pushing that bottom lane if they leave him. This is an amazing start for Era.
I don't know how you can start better as a Slark. There's getting a kill, getting a tower.
I don't think it's worth it. Like, yes, they've shut down the Invoker some, but I don't think that's worth it for free farm on the Slark.
Yeah, but they still got the levels on Bulldog. They're going to get their Clanks level 6 too, and then they can start rotating around the map. And then S4 is probably the biggest keystone in this game. Like, mid lane. Oh my goodness, dodge the black hole.
Oh,
Craigasm. S4 me.
I unfortunately didn't quite catch that, but did he just remnant away in time?
Yeah.
Ooh. And that's the really hard part. This game is not going to be easy for big black holes. You're probably going to have both remnants and a blink up on the Ember Spirit. You got to watch out, make sure you catch the Beast Monster so you don't get Primal Roared. Even if you maybe don't catch the Clinks, he might be able to just kill you with those searing arrows. Or you channel your black hole the whole way.
Even if he was Juggernaut in that situation, he would have died. So him having Ember Spirit right then and there, it's paying off dividends. And dodging the first gank is the biggest thing. So one thing I was going to talk about earlier that I wanted to bring up was how good Fortune's End is with the Oracle, like for purging off this Ember Spirit. That's why I was kind of dissuaded from it. Oh, hold off.
Oh, yeah, Cinder, and it looking not too pretty here. Fortune's End not going to help him out. So a nice pick up there, as you said, by Bulldog with that early rotation.
Yeah, good. Now they're going to play some aggressive wards, and now they're going to just try and pressure this mid tower. Lotus coming in too.
Yeah, this is really nice. Obviously, for Alliance, they already lost a tower in bottom, but of course, if they can get mid, that's way more map control. This tower, second least important tower in the game after this one. So, really nice.
If you lose your mid tower very early on, it becomes very hard to like get more control around the map, as you're talking about. You can also invade the enemy jungle. The problem is you always have to push out this mid lane. And the problem is if you push out this mid lane past the river, you don't have TP support. And if you get caught out, you're dead. 100%.
Yeah, it is a scary prospect, but luckily for Alliance, they've actually already gotten up some of those deep wards. Not the deepest, but good vision of their opponent's jungle, and like you said, might come time to take control. Yapso has headed up top, trying to get rid of their safe lane tower with the help of Kezu, and if nobody else rotates around, they may just do this. Lion's sitting here all alone in the fog of the darkness, and okay, let's see. Can S4 get the deny?
Nope.
Nope. Nope, they don't. Didn't even look like they tried for it.
Useless TP. Useless.
No, it's going to be some good farming up here, right? It looks like he might be saving up for bots there, and that'll mean that the Ember Spirit will have good ways to respond to if Enigma does continue to push all around the map. Yep. He can be there.
You have to go boots of travel in here. So you can just TP on the Necro books anytime you want, and you're just going to be able to constantly gank whenever you want with the Clinks, with the Beastmaster.
Oh yeah, you can do some coming in from above, using the Hawk, TPing onto that. Very aggressive early Ember Spirit play, especially since Ember Spirit does actually do a lot of damage output with just that Flame Guard and the Searing Chains early on.
You just need to make sure his Flame Guard doesn't get purged by Synderen. Like, that is the biggest thing why this hero is kind of useless right now, is he's forced to not play too aggressive with the Flame Guard.
There is a smoke gank trying to come on up, but Synderen will be the target of their aggression. Goodbye. Oh, you know what they say, if Synderen dies, the No Diggity, now known as Escape, win the team fight, but unfortunately there haven't actually been any team fights.
Yeah, it's just like, oh, we're just going to farm around the map. Oh, this is very interesting. Arrow's actually going Echo Saber first.
It's not uncommon on the Slog. Obviously, it does give you good mana regen and the double attack with the synergy with the Essence Shift, but I do agree with you. I feel like Shadowblade just a little bit better.
Yep. Top lane, having a setup here on Kezu.
Yeah, they have a good amount of lockdown and they have the finger, but they need to find him. Will the blind stun work? They do manage to hit it off, but EGM needs to now get on around him with the time walk. Well, at least they'll waste a lot of his time.
Question is, will they? Because they're just going to push this out now, and then all of a sudden you're just going to end up farming it as a Faceless Void. But yeah, he's fine. We still haven't seen a Chrono this game. We saw one Black Hole nicely dodged from S4. But so I think right now both teams are kind of happy with the state of affairs. More so Alliance, because they haven't given up. They haven't given up their mid tower, and they haven't given up as many kills as potentially could have happened. So
yeah, I think it's unfortunate that they lost the bottom tower so early to Era, but after that, Bulldog making on-point rotations, he just seemed really committed to the jungling. Do you think, obviously he does get more farm if he jungles, do you think that was just the trade-off? He really wanted to make sure he got those Necronomicons up early?
yeah, I think it's just good for Beastmaster not to get shut down at all. And then, like, this is what happens. They hit this timing window where Bulldog was like playing how Era did just like 5 minutes ago. He's playing solo, getting towers. They're also putting pressure on towers top. This is the problem. What happened? Koifa got so far behind that he's forced to be babysat, and he doesn't have the levels, so he's pretty much a useless hero right now.
Oh, there's going to be a Chronosphere coming out. EGM is on the sidelines. The Sunstrike goes onto Loda. He's not dead, though. And now the Black Hole. They actually catch Loda there. They need a little bit more damage. They can't seal the deal. And EGM TPing away in front of them. Yapsur is not having the game.
That's on somebody. You need to have dust. Need to have dust against
They have none? They have none across the
it's
team
like
and
11
no
minutes in the game. I think, no, yeah, if you look around, they've used 3 sentries in their own jungle, and they've gotten, they might have gotten 1 D ward, but other than that, it's just, who's winning? Player with the most D wards by 15 minutes, your pick. Yapsor still winning. So.
Oh. Yeah, well, speaking of Yapsor being chased down a little bit here by the Flame God, because we're going to take the Searing Chains. He does have time walk up in a second, so he should be fine. And S4 will just remnant away. He's taking a little bit of damage. So. Yeah, I think it's difficult for Escape. Always playing into a hero with invisibility is really expensive for your supports, but you just have to bite the bullet and buy him. Oh, an error. A nice job jumping away. Still no sleight of fist out on S4, so he can't catch him.
Yeah, he needs to get that. He didn't leave a remnant. Kappa S4. Kappa.
Maybe he didn't want to go back there. You don't know. You don't know his life.
Ah.
Yeah, you're definitely correct. But still, you know, you gotta. Maybe he has a monster plan.
It's
right?
okay. He's gonna farm his own side.
Yeah.
That is not the play. They could have had a free kill potentially. Oh, speaking of free kills, EGM.
Good bowl. Maybe there's the stun.
Oh.
He eats a fairy fire. Can Admiral Bulldog help his teammate? Primal Roar coming out, and there's the finger as well. Error surviving being fingered. He'll back on out. So, EGM does live to tell the tale.
You know, one thing I'm kind of worried about in this game is just that I feel like Loda, I feel like he's not under farmed, but I feel like he should have more. I guess it's just him going for that medallion. It just looks a bit different than normally when you go for that Deso straight rush, because he would have like a Mithril Hammer by now. I think the medallion's fine though this game, because you can just get Roche. We have to see Koifa if he's going to get blown up here.
It feels like Loda would need some support. Unfortunately, between Koikva and Kezu, who are coming on in, they don't have any detection. So here we go. Koikva taking quite a bit of damage. Do they have? Nope. Loda didn't have any detection either. So apparently they've made a pact that we will not buy any vision, so all the Invis heroes have a good time.
No, well, it's not expected of some cores to buy it, but oh, I hear it pounce.
Error tried, but of course the immediate remnant away coming out of S4. So, gonna be just a nice escape there, and we get to go back to farming both of the games. Clearly I'm cursed because I had good games in the open qualifiers, but today 5 kills. Maybe they'll catch out Loda here. Sunstrike gonna be flying out as well, but he turns invisible. Where is the detection? This is the second time. They can't afford this, and now Yapso over there. He doesn't have mana for the black hole. He can pop his boots and have it, yeah. So
Do we have someone by Dust?
they made a pact. They cannot break it, you know? It might.
I'm getting tilted. I mean, as a 3K scrub player myself, Kappa. Oh, Sunstrike, well timed. Holy cow.
Also, we're
Oh,
going to see another pick off here onto EGM. Really good job. Series of kills there.
They're fine. They don't need Dust at all. Oh, I don't even know what the hell happened. Alliance are like, what the?
Yeah, I missed how exactly the Ember Spirit went down in their own jungle. Looks like maybe he wasn't expecting it, didn't have a remnant up, but suddenly Eric getting his kill on. And that's the power of the Echo Saber, right? That extra attack does make it easier to bring people down. Speaking of, okay, what's going on? He needs help. Doesn't matter. Primal Roar onto Era.
No,
he actually burned all of his mana, and now Era's going to be slowed up.
Fine.
He pops the wand to get the pounce up to the high ground. Can Admiral Bulldog do anything here?
No.
Ember Spirit's coming in. They lose another remnant. There it is. Error, he's in a bit of trouble here. S4 gonna, oh my goodness,
yes,
really? No,
yes.
he's slowed up. He's going, no,
Yes.
he pounces away.
Yes.
No, no way this is happening. And
Yes.
S4 still no point in sleight of fist. He's gonna get black holed up. They have the damage. S4 brought down. What just happened?
S4 should have gotten sleight of fist.
Why
at
does
level
he
8.
still not have it?
I actually don't know, and I can't.
You're the analyst. Break it down.
I mean, it's actually bad play.
down.
It's actually very bad play to not have sleight of fist at level 9, because you can dodge a lot of things in this game. You could dodge even the pounce if you have opportunities. You can dodge the black hole, sleight of fist, go back to remnant. It's actually very bad play. You either farm your level 10 and then gank or something, but it should have. And then all of a sudden he lives. But if anybody's wondering why I was screaming that, my prediction was the last player to be killed is Era. And am I going to be right anyways? No, there's so many people.
Does it mean last player to be killed?
Yes.
As in the last one to take a death, or last player to be
last
killed?
player to take a death.
I thought it meant like who was the last person to die before the game ends, and I thought that was a ridiculously hard prediction.
No. That's why I was like, it still could be Faceless Void, still could be Yapsor, and it still could be Bulldog.
But back onto this game, obviously the series of events was a disaster for Alliance. Suddenly 5,000 net worth behind, almost
Okay,
7.5.
Synderen, you're actually gonna make me tilt.
Oh, they do have dust though coming out of the Invoker. Loda will be under a sentry brought down here, and now EGM not looking like there's any sort of easy escape. Sunstrike will finish him off.
I don't know. I think Synderen should still be carrying dust himself. But yeah, I think he did. Did he buy it? No, actually, Koifa bought it himself. He also had the boots of travel in. So really well played. Now they're going to pass the dust off to Era. So he's able to go around the map. And so we're going to have a Blink Slark this game. So it's very interesting to see how he plays it. Maybe he's thinking that Alliance, since you're going to have Necro 3s, since you might have a lot of sentries around the map, Slark didn't want to go for the Shadow Blade. He's done a really nice job. I really do love the Echo Saber first for the farming efficiency, and somehow he's just